Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're out here, baby. We're in nature, breathing in that good ass prana. Got the birds all around us singing and stuff. How to be weird around normal people. Are you the weird one in the bunch? How many weirdos have we got diving deep? Put your hand up if you're a weirdo. No? Don't lie to me, man. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? For the first time, I went to the Venice Freak Show. And it was amazing because a lot of the times I just walked past. $5. The sword swallower. The turtle with two heads. So, after years of just walking past, one day I said, actually, let me go inside to see the sword swallower. And it blew me away because it was mesmerizing how a lot of people who we think are weird have extraordinary talent. And there was this guy with lots of bubbles. They call him the Bubble Man. He has a rare condition. And he was just sharing his views about how people just walk past him. When he goes to the supermarket, people are afraid to touch what he's just touched. And it opened up my mind to say, wait a minute. A lot of us are freaks. In fact, every single person you've ever met in your life is completely weird, bonkers, insane, and strange. But we're normal. We're so normal. We're normal. No, we're not. What is normal? Normal is so overrated. Okay, I get it. You want to get married, want to have children, then retire. That's normal. But once again, this is life. And every single journey of each person is going to be totally different. So let me share with you, because I'm pretty weird, how I stay weird around normal people. I've spoken about how nerds run the world for a reason. Because look at it like this. To be weird, it's a compliment. It's a huge advantage. This is how to do it. Realize that behind closed doors, people do things unimaginable. I can't believe they just did that. Yeah. When they leave their home, they're a totally different person. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Behind closed doors, you would be shocked. Your eyebrows would pretty much be like this all the time. I can't believe that person I'm seeing right now does that behind closed doors. Let's face it. Okay, tell me the weirdest thing you do behind closed doors. Me? Sometimes I just lie on my bed listening to 432 music like, it's so good. That's really weird. But if people actually saw me doing that, they might call me crazy. But you see, we all have a weird habit. So if you are someone who feels like an outcast, you feel like you don't fit in, realize you're not alone, because pretty much every single person you've ever seen in your entire life is a weirdo. They're just not showing you what goes on behind closed doors. So alas, don't worry about it and realize we all do it. Just not like you. Own your weirdness. I've spoken about how that's one of the greatest ways to become your greatest version. Owning your weirdness is saying, I don't fit in. I have all of these tattoos on me, or I'm a skater. I grew up skating, and skaters are pretty weird in a weird and wonderful way. But once again, who isn't weird? If you work 12-hour days, that's pretty weird. So when you own your weirdness, whatever flaw you think you have, realize that what you think is your greatest flaw may in essence be your greatest gift. Slow motion with the bird singing behind me. Your greatest gift. Might be your greatest gift. What you think is your greatest flaw may in essence be your greatest gift. So I used to think, gosh, my intro is pretty weird. But I'm laughing now, seeing the results of what this weirdness has brought me. I can travel to any single country in the world, all expenses paid for. This is a dream. We better celebrate. We better celebrate. That's what happens when you just have fun, when you own your weirdness, when you realize it's not about fitting in. A lot of people say, is something wrong with me? Oh yeah, definitely. That's a sign that you have to learn to own your weirdness, because you're definitely not like those people over there, and you know it. And that's why your heart is beating really fast. I grew up knowing I was different, because I would just be around people in school. They were talking about a lot of sports. I love playing football, but my mind was on the cosmos and Carl Sagan and all kinds of things like that. And I was like, okay, I was kind of laughing to their jokes, but for me, it really wasn't funny at all. I was just a good actor. Deep down, I was like, I better run away from here. When you start to see the results of what your weirdness brings you, some of the people with the craziest ideas, they go on to become the greatest inventors. People like Nikola Tesla. People thought they were strange, weird, but once again, if it wasn't for him, and also the ancient Egyptians, there would be no wireless technology we use today. You got to realize it comes with the territory. You see, what those people are doing over there is the reason why they are over there. A lot of people don't like their job every single day. If you want to start to do what you love, you got to go into the wilderness. You got to be okay with people calling you weird, strange, crazy. But guess what? Those are the geniuses anyway. Slow motion. That's it. I don't want to be normal. In fact, I couldn't be normal even if I tried. I've got turquoise right now. This is like a totally weird stone. To be weird around normal people. Let's just say you got a family gathering and everyone's really normal around the dinner table. Ever been in that situation? It's really awkward. They're talking about this and that and you're like trying to knock off to sleep, but you got to stay awake because your mom's right there in front of you saying, if you go to sleep, I'm going to whoop your ass. So you're acting really interested, but you're not really interested. So it's really strange. I've been in loads of those situations. So what's helped me along my journey is finding other weird people, invite them round for a family gathering. So now you actually have someone to talk to for once in your life. You need to find the weirdo team. I've got anyone that dives deep. If you're watching this video, I'm calling you a weirdo. Right? I'm calling you a weirdo if you're watching this video. If you've watched any of Infinite Water's videos, you are a certified weirdo. So, to be a weirdo, to be weird around normal people, you got to find other weird people because your vibe attracts your tribe. And then it will be totally normal. When I went to the freak show, what one guy said was, when he goes outside, he feels really strange, really awkward. People are judging him. But in the freak show, he feels right at home. So to be weird around normal people, you got to feel right at home. You can only feel right at home when your brother and sister are also just as weird as you. When your cousin is just as weird as you. When your mom is, whoa, she's got more tattoos than me. She's a weirdo. And you love each other. That's the best part. Realize this. A lot of us, we apologize for our greatness. We apologize for being a certain way, dressing a certain way, doing things a certain way. I've been to your house before. I know what you do. Those weird rituals you have. But I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to judge you for doing it. I actually been with people who do really weird stuff, and I'm just like, I didn't see anything. Keep going. Do whatever you do. The greatest way to be weird around normal people is to stop, please, for goodness sake, stop justifying what you're doing. Because one, it still won't make sense to me. And two, save your energy to do what you really want to do. A lot of people are like, okay, I'm weird because no, you don't have to do any of that. Just keep doing what you're doing, and that's how to be weird around normal people. Give them something to think about. Make them go home, do some research to now understand, understand, and overstand why you're so weird. You got nothing to worry about. Why? Because nerds run the world. If you are weird, you better clap for yourself. My only mission in life is to get weirder. And you're going to see me get a whole lot weirder. But ultimately, it's not about being weird. It's not about being weird. It's not about being normal. Ultimately, it's about being authentic. Let me repeat that. Ultimately, it's not about being weird. It's not about being normal. It's about being authentic. And if you are authentic, well, it's just you. No worries. Have a beautiful day, baby. We're just, so beautiful today. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.